everyone, Crystal Grant here, and I thought I would come back and do another recipe for you. I know it's been a while. This is my favorite garlic shrimp and veggie recipe, and I've kind of just taken a few recipes and threw them together. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I started, this is a rock frying pan, which I love. And I started the heat. It's just on like a medium-high heat. And I'm going to add to it a few tablespoons of olive oil. Actually, I'm going to just do 2 tablespoons. So, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Gonna let that heat up. And just kind of get the whole bottom of my frying pan hot. Then I'm going to add to this my shrimp. So I cook my meat first. Now shrimp doesn't take very long. This is 400 grams of shrimp. About 4 servings. Oh, can't lose one. So, and I'm just going to turn up the heat just because I'm doing this on right live here. So just want to get it going for you guys. So if you've ever cooked shrimp before, you can see that they're kind of transparent almost, or they're very like white in color, almost see-through. But what happens when you cook them is they turn pink. So, all right, so I have it on high. It's starting to really get warm. So now I'm turning it down to about 8. So it's a medium-high heat. And I'm just going to stir them around a bit until I see them all turn pink. And of course, these are raw ones. I mean, you can buy, and they were frozen. We just kind of ran some water, about not lukewarm, some cool water over them just to thaw them a bit. You can use frozen cooked shrimp. I prefer raw because I know that I'm cooking it myself and I'm not going to overcook it, hopefully. All right, so while those are cooking, or not while, I'm just going to tell you about what I've done here. So I've already cooked up, or I've already cut up some, these are just cherry tomatoes, so about a cup. And this is parsley, which I have just taken off the stem. I mean, there's a few little stems. Not really the small stem that's left with the leaf itself, but this is a cup of parsley. And then I've cut up 2 full bell peppers, and this is a red sweet pepper and an orange one. And I see here, if you can see, I don't know, I think you can see into my frying pan, that they're all turning pink. They're no longer see-through. And that is just about the way I want them. So next I'm going to add my peppers because it will take those the longest to cook, but I don't want them to cook too long. I don't know about you, but I've had kind of soggy, overcooked peppers and I do not like them. I like them a little bit crisp. So I'm just stirring this around. And I'm not going to cook them too long. Just going to kind of warm them up, get them a little bit softer. Now, as you can see, I'm not adding any spices to this. All the spices that I'm going to be adding, I have garlic. So I have about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. Just put it through my press, scraped it off, so that's in there. And I also have some lemon juice, and this is about a 1/16 of a cup, not quite an eighth, is about a half of an eighth, right? So that's a 16th, if you can do your math. And then I'm gonna kind of see what it looks like. I may add a little bit more if I feel the need. And that is pretty much it that goes into this recipe. It's really quite simple. And I'm cooking rice right now in my Instant Pot. And it's already cooked as long as it's going to. And I have, it's now just naturally releasing. So, it will be ready when this is ready. I'm just letting these cook up a little bit more. I don't want them totally crunchy, but I do not want my peppers soggy. So I'm putting lots of veggies in here, and you don't have to add all these veggies, but I like to get a lot of veggies with my meals because vegetables are very healthy. And cooking peppers actually brings out the natural sugars in them, so makes them really tasty, really good. All right. I think that's good, and I'm going to now add, I guess I'll add the parsley. So this is my parsley. Just gonna pour it all in there. And actually, parsley has a really, really nice flavor. I didn't realize, you know, it's a spice, and I thought, wow, all of that parsley is going to really add a powerful taste, and I'm not sure I'm going to like it, but it's actually a really nice taste, and I really enjoy it. And I've cut each of these tomatoes just in half. Just going to add them now. And I don't want to cook my tomatoes too long either because they'll get mushy. As you can tell, I don't like mushy things. So I'm just going to pretty much stir them around until they're heated. And until, you know, just a little bit of the natural sugars start coming out to make them flavorful. Tomatoes are also really good on pizza. They're like heated in the oven. It just adds such a nice flavor to a pizza. So that's another way to enjoy your tomatoes if you cook them a bit. All right. That's about it for that part. Certainly don't want my tomatoes going mushy, and I'm going to add my garlic in now because I want to fry it up a bit, but I only want to fry it up for about 30 seconds, and that's about it. Because you don't want to burn garlic for sure in your frying pan. And I can smell it now. It's adding a rich, nice smell to my mixture here. Ah, it smells so good. Now I'm going to add my lemon juice. So just pour it over top. And that is about it, guys. That is your one pot, I guess it would be a shrimp vegetable medley. Turning off my heat now, and I'm going to put it over a bed of brown rice that I cooked in my Instapot. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. If you do, just send me a message, comment. You can even email me at crystalandreagrant@gmail.com if you want to just send me a message. I can share some other recipes with you, hopefully. All right, have a good day. Bye.